If your SSD has been mysteriously running out of space and you have no idea, why, stop what you're doing and watch this video. First, because Windows 11 has been quietly stealing hundreds of gigabytes from millions of PCs, and Microsoft hid the entire admission in one single sentence of a patch note that almost nobody read. Here's what's happening. Windows 11 has a background system called Capability Access Manager. You've never heard of it. Nobody has. Its job is to track which apps on your PC have access to your camera, your microphone, and your location. Pretty standard stuff, but somewhere around February or March of 2026, something broke. This system started writing to a log file called CapabilityAccessManager.db-wal, and it never stopped. That file is supposed to stay at a few megabytes. Instead, it started growing, and growing, and growing. Some users found it at 30 gigabytes, others at 100. One Reddit user scanned his drive and found it sitting at over 500 gigabytes on a single hidden system file that Windows itself doesn't show you, that none of the built-in cleanup tools touch, that gives you zero warnings. You just open your PC one day and your SSD is full, and you have absolutely no idea why. Here's the part that should make you angry. This bug has been silently affecting people since at least March 2026, possibly longer. Microsoft knew. The reports were all over Reddit and Microsoft's own support forums for months. People were deleting games, uninstalling apps, buying external drives, all because of one hidden system file that was misbehaving in the background. And when Microsoft finally acknowledged it, the official release note reads, and I'm quoting this directly, "This update improves disk space usage for the CapabilityAccessManager.db-wal file." That's it. No explanation of how bad it was. No apology. No list of affected systems. Just one sentence buried in a changelog that almost nobody reads. Meanwhile, millions of people are out there right now wondering why their storage keeps disappearing. So let's figure out right now if your PC is affected. Open your settings. Go to System, then Storage. Click on Show More Categories. Find the line that says System and Reserved. Click on it. Here's what you're looking for. On a healthy Windows 11 PC, System and Reserved files should take up around 40 gigabytes or less. That's normal. If your number is way above that, 60, 80, 100 gigabytes or more, this bug is the most likely reason why. If you want to verify directly, you can check the actual file. Open File Explorer, navigate to C drive, then Windows, then Service Upper Files, then Local Service, then App Data, then Local, then Microsoft, then Windows, then Capability Assessments. Look for the file called CapabilityAccessManager.db-wal. Right-click it and hit Properties. If that file is multiple gigabytes, you found your culprit. Now here's how to fix it. The official fix from Microsoft is included in the Windows 11 update called KB509509.3. Open Windows, Update, check for updates, and install everything available. After you install it and restart your PC, that bloated file will shrink from whatever size it reached back down to just a few megabytes. One user reported it dropping from 27 gigabytes to almost nothing after a single reboot. If you haven't been affected yet and your system reserved files are in the normal range, you're fine. The full mandatory fix is rolling out automatically to everyone on July 14th as part of the regular Patch Tuesday update. So even if you do nothing, the bug stops growing on its own very soon. But if your drive is already critically full and Windows Update won't install because there isn't enough space, you have one more option. Boot into Safe Mode or Windows Recovery Environment. Navigate to that Capability Assessments folder and rename the bloated file instead of deleting it. Windows will generate a fresh, clean version automatically. Then you can install the update normally. Now let's talk about why this matters beyond just the bug itself. This is the second time in recent memory that a hidden Windows system process has silently consumed massive amounts of storage without any user warning. And it raises a question that nobody at Microsoft seems to want to answer. Why are the built-in storage tools completely blind to this? Windows has Storage Sense. It has Disk Cleanup. It has cleanup recommendations right inside Settings. None of them flagged this file. None of them would have helped you find it. You would have had to stumble onto it yourself or see someone else post about it online. This is exactly why I always tell people building a PC, do not cheap out on storage. The days of getting by on a 256 gigabyte or even a 500 gigabyte SSD are over. Windows itself, between updates, reserved files, system processes, and bugs like this one, can quietly consume a massive chunk of your drive before you install a single game. 1 terabyte is the absolute minimum in 2026. 2 terabytes if you can stretch the budget. A bug like this on a 1 terabyte drive is annoying. On a 256 gigabyte drive it is catastrophic. Go check your system reserve storage right now. Takes about 30 seconds. If your number looks suspicious, you now know exactly what to do. If this video helped you, the full budget PC build guide is right here. Every part I recommend already accounts for storage headroom, so you never have to deal with something like this eating your entire drive. See you in the next one.